Good day to everyone. Our problem today is about a problem on simple curvature, particularly on the relationship between the degree of the curvature and other elements of a simple curvature. And the problem goes like this. On a simple curve having an intersection angle of 75 degrees, the line joining PC and a point A at station 1 plus 280 makes an angle with a tangent equal to 15 degrees, while the line joining PC and another point B at station 1 plus 300 makes an angle with a tangent equal to 19 degrees. From here, we are required to determine the following. Letter A, stationing of the vertex. Letter B, stationing of the PC. And letter C, stationing of the PT. Sa ganaling klase ng problem, malaking bagay ang may tutulong sa atin kapag i-drawing natin at naipakita sa illustration yung mga elements ng simple curvature na given in the problem. Kaya subukan nating i-illustrate ang ilang elements na kung saan ay given in the problem. And the illustration goes like this. Okay, itong elements na ito na sinasabi, intersection angle of 75 degrees, tumutukoy yan dito sa forward tangent is making with respect to the back tangent. Ito yon 75. Okay, there is a point A on the curvature. Okay, station is 1 plus 280. Ito yon, yung tinutukoy ng problem. And this line, the line that joins PC to the point A, is 15 degrees. Ito naman yung 15 degrees na tinutukoy, ano? And then there is another point B on the curvature stationing at 1 plus 300. Ito yung point B na yon. Ang stationing niya is given at 1 plus 300. At ang sabi dito na, this line, the line joining PC and the point B, makes an angle of 19 degrees. Ito yung 19 degrees na tinutukoy. Okay? And then from there, we are required to determine the stationing of the vertex, stationing of the PC, and stationing of the PT. So how are we going to solve the problem? Siguro mas makatutulong kung tingnan natin ang relation between this point A and point B and the angle is 15 and 19 degrees. So let me show this illustration. Okay? So nagpakita ko dito isang illustration para maipakita natin yung relation that the line joining PC and a point on the curvature will be making with respect to the tangent. And what is its relation with respect to the angle that this is subtending. Okay? So imagine natin that we have here PC or a curvature where we have here the PC, you have the PT, and on the curve we have a point P. It could be any point. Now imagine natin that we try to draw the line tangent to the curve at point P. Ipakita natin to show that this is the one we are looking for. Okay? Okay, sabihin natin that this angle is alpha. Okay? And so we would expect that this angle will also be equal to alpha. Kasi kung ito'y tangent, itong line ito'y tangent, sa curvature, then we shall be forming a isosceles triangle so that this angle alpha will be equal to that angle alpha. Now let us try to look at this angle. Okay, ano kaya itong angle ito equal to? You will notice that this one theta and this angle are supplementary angle so that this will be equal to 180 minus theta. Diba? Kaya kung titignan natin itong PC na ito plus this point, sabihin natin itong point ito ay point Q. Okay, point Q. And point P. You will have here a triangle, an isosceles triangle. So that in that triangle, the sum of all the interior angle must be equal to 180. And so we can solve for the angle alpha in terms of theta by using the function, the sum of the angles that is equal to 180. That is equal to alpha plus this angle. Itong angle na ito, which is 180 minus theta. And the sum must be equal to 180 also. So that you can have here twice of the alpha plus 180 plus minus theta shall be equal to 180 also. And you will notice that 180 will cancel here. If you will transpose theta sa right hand side, masosolve natin that alpha is equal to theta of 2. Okay. So from here, let us have a conclusion. Let us have a conclusion, and a generalization. Okay, yung alpha na ito na tinutukoy is the angle that, the line joining PC and a point on the curvature. Okay, the angle that the line joining PC and a point on the curvature is making with respect to the tangent. And you will notice that this alpha, according to this relationship, is 1/2 of this theta. Ano naman yung theta? Yung theta naman, itong theta naman, is the angle subtended by the same arc or the same line, the line joining PC and the P. And so we can say here that, the line joining PC and P will be making an angle with respect to the tangent equal to 1/2 of the subtended angle of the same line that is joining PC and the P. So yun yung ating magiging konsepto na gagamitin sa ating problem. Kaya kung babalikan natin itong ating problem, ibagay natin yung problem. Itong angle na ito na 15 degrees, that the line joining PC and point A, then we would expect that itong line na ito will be how much? Base dun sa ating pag-aaral, we would expect that this angle will be equal to 30 degrees. Kasi kalahati, itong angle na ito ay kalahati ng angle subtended. Itong angle na ito na 15 will be 1/2 of the subtended angle by the line joining PC and the... Similarly, kung itong PC at B ay mayroong angle na 19 degrees, itong 19 degrees 19 degrees. With respect to the tangent, hence, this line, the line that this will be making with respect to this, will be what? Will be twice of 19 degrees, and so we would expect that this angle will be equal to what? This will be equal to 38 degrees. Kaya, from there, magkakaroon tayo ng idea that, this angle will be what? Will be the difference of 38 and 30. Pero, may importante tayong dapat makita. Kasi itong angle na ito na nakikita natin dito, is the angle subtended by the line joining A and B. But in the problem, makita natin that station B, is at 1 plus 300. Ito ay 1 plus 300. Diba? Samantalang itong station A is 1 plus 280. Sa makatwid, itong A and B na ito ay mayroong total distance of 20. And we know that a chord of 20 will subtend an angle equal to the degree of the curvature. So, kaya kung babalikan natin to, makikita natin to, yan yung angle na ito, Itong line na ito, balikan lang natin itong angle na ito. Itong angle na ito will be how much? Will be 30 degrees. Itong angle na ito will be 38 degrees. Sa makatuwid, yung degree of the curvature will be equal to 8 degrees. Kaya from here, we can have the solution, So we can now have the value, at our solution that the degree of the curvature will be equal to 38 degrees. 38 degrees minus 30 degrees. And so we have the degree of the curvature equal to 8 degrees. So pagkatapos natin makuha ngayon yung 8 degrees, so masusunod natin yung ibang elements ng curvature. What are those elements of the curvature that we can now solve? So we can now solve for the radius of the curvature. So masolve natin dito yung radius of the curvature. And what is the radius of the curvature? Yung radius of the curvature natin, may formula, di ba tayo, na 1145.916 divided by So kapag sinubstitute natin yung value, we have 1145.916 divided by 8. And that we have here our radius equal to 143.2395. 2395. So this is now the radius. Itong radius natin na makita, no? Itong radius natin na makikita is 143.2395. So pagkatapos natin ma-solve ang radius of the curvature, pwede nating solvein yung stationing of the PC. So solvein natin yung stationing of the PC. Okay, solving for stationing of the PC. Station of PC. Ngayon, paano natin ito solve yung stationing of the PC? Tingnan natin mabuti itong ating illustration, ano? Okay? Tingnan natin mabuti. Balikan ko lang ng konti para makita. Okay. So, kung ang ating PC narito at ang point A narito, and that, okay, the line joining PC and A is subtending a total angle of 30 degrees. Sa makatwid, inaasahan natin na from PC to point A ay mayroong several full stations. Because bawat full station will only subtend an angle of 8 degrees. So kung meron tayong 30 degrees, so asahan natin that there will be 3 more full stations between PC and point A. So, di ba? So, kung titignan natin yan, ito yon. So, meron tayo ngayon ditong station, 3 more station, maaaring ito yung isang point, station 1, okay, itong another point, and then another station. Okay? So that, this point will represent our first full station. Yan yung ating lalabasan na first full station, which can be observed, by looking at what station do we have sa point A. Nakita nyo itong point A na ito. Itong point A na ito na 1 plus 280, ito yun. Ito yung 280, diba? Sa makatwid, itong point na ito will be at 260, ito naman ay 240, and this one will be at 220. Ibig sabihin, this station will be at 1 plus 220. That would represent our first full station. And each of this line, itong bawat line ito, okay, na makikita natin, itong line ito na makita natin, will be making an angle of, will be subtending an angle of, yan, may mga subtended angle ito. Ito ay 8 degrees ito, diba? Ito ay 8 degrees din. Ito ay 8 degrees din. At mapapansin natin, itong natitirang ito will be our D sub 1. Yan yung ating maging D sub 1. And that D sub 1 will be equal to how much? Will be the difference between 30 and 24. And we should expect that D sub 1 will be equal to 6 degrees. Lalabas yung ating D sub 1 will be equal to 6 degrees. Okay? So, solve natin yung ating D sub 1, ano? So, we can solve for D sub 1 by solving for that. So, we solve natin yung ating D sub 1. Solve for D sub 1. So, how do we solve for D sub 1? D sub 1 will be what? That is 30. Kung ilan yung full station na nakapaloob between the PC and point A. Meron tayong tatlong full station at bawat isang station ay merong 8. Kaya lumalabas yung ating D sub 1 will be how much? 6 degrees. So pagkatapos nating masolve ngayon yung D sub 1, masosolve natin ngayon ang ating C sub 1. So we can now solve for C sub 1. Ano itong C sub 1? Yun yung subchord. The line that will join the PC and the first full station. So, anong formula na C sub 1? Ang C sub 1 natin, may formula tayo na 2R. Ang ating C sub 1 ay 2 times r times sine of what? Sine of d sub 1 over 2. Kapag isinabstitute natin yung value na yon, ang ating c sub 1 will be 2 times, ang radius natin is 143.23. So yun ano, itong value na ito, 2395 times sine of d sub 1 over 2. And that is sine of 6 degrees divided by 2. Kaya pag sinabstitute natin yung value na yan, masosolve natin ang ating c sub 1 equal to 14.99. Ba? So kung nasolve natin ang c sub 1, so masosolve na rin natin ang alin? Ang ating stationing of the PC. Stationing of PC. So how do we solve for station of the PC? Yung stationing ng PC will be equal to the first pull station minus c sub 1. And we know that the first pull station is at, nakita natin kanina, ano? Balikan ko lang itong kanina. Ito yun, ano? 1 plus 220. Yun yung kanyang first pull station. Kaya that is equal to 1 plus 220, minus c sub 1, which is this one, 14.99. So what will be our stationing of the PC? Ang lumalabas sa stationing ng PC natin will be at station 1 plus 205. 1 plus 205.1. Ito yung ating stationing of the PC. Okay? So pagkatapos nating masolve yung stationing of the PC, what shall we do? We can now solve for the tangent, stationing of the vertex. So we can now solve for stationing of the vertex. Yan, solve natin stationing of the vertex. Ano? Station of the vertex. So how do we get the stationing of the vertex? Balikan natin yung illustration. Itong illustration, here is our vertex. Ito yung vertex natin. And here is our PC, which we already have computed. Di ba? So from the PC, we shall be adding the tangent distance. Then we can solve for a stationing of the vertex. So how do we solve for the formula? So stationing of the vertex will be what? Stationing of the vertex will be equal to stationing of PC plus tangent distance. Na kung saan yung ating tangent distance ay what? Tangent distance can be computed as r tangent of I over 2. Na kung saan I is given, diba? I is given, and r is already computed. So we can solve for t equal to the radius is given here, no? 143.2395 times tangent of ang given nating I is 75. That is 75 divided by, pag sinabstitute natin yung value, we can solve for the tangent distance equal to 109.91. 109.9. Makatwid yung ating stationing of the vertex will be what? Will be stationing of the PC, which is this one. 1 plus 205.1. Dagdag natin dito yung tangent distance of 109.91. So lumalabas yung ating station vertex will be what? Will be 1 plus, stationing of the vertex will be 1 plus 314. 1 plus 314.92. That would be our stationing of the vertex. After which we can solve for what? We can also solve for the stationing of solve for stationing of the PT. And how do we solve for stationing of the PT? Stationing of the PT will be equal to stationing of the PC Okay, plus the length of the curvature. Balikan uli natin Ito ngayon ating hinahanap. Ito yung ating hinahanap. So, dahil na-compute natin to, idagdag lang natin yung length of the curvature dito, okay, para masolve natin yung PT. And so, we can solve for it. Okay, na kung saan ang ating length of the curvature is what? LCU natin ay, may formula tayo, is 20I over D. Diba? So, pag sinubstitute natin yan, so we have 20 times I natin is 75, divided by D, which is equal to 8. So, LCU natin ay 187.5. 187. And so, solve natin yung ating station PT, which is equal to, okay, stationing of the PC, which is this one, we already have taken this one. We have just copied that part. 1 plus 205.1 plus 187.5. Ano ngayon nalalabasan? So, our stationing of the PT will be 1 plus 392. 1 plus 392.51. Ito yung ating stationing of the PT. So, ganyan natin makikita, okay, sinosolve ang problem. Okay, at makita ninyo na madali siyang sundan kapag meron tayong illustration at alam natin yung mga konseptong nakapaloob sa problem. Okay, so yun yung ating solution sa problem. Thank you for watching.